I'm back and we are continuing the UFC 310 Alexandre Pantoja versus Asakura fight card. Let's get right into it, but before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share and follow and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload. I almost forgot, we will be live this Saturday for UFC 310. Now let's get right back into the video. Let's go. This week I've been saying Alexandre's name wrong. I've been calling him Alexandre Pantoja. The way I found out that I've been pronouncing it wrong was because of this comment today. But we are here to continue the fight card. Ciryl Gane or Ciryl Gane, how do people pronounce it? I do believe it's meant to be Ciryl Gane. Alexander Volkov. Volkov is 38 and 10. His country is Russia. He stands at 6 foot 7 inches tall. He weighed in at 258 pounds and in his last win has a reach of 80 inches and a leg reach of 47.5 inches. While Ciryl Gane, on the other hand, is 12 and 2. His country is France. He stands at 6 foot 4 inches tall. He weighed at 250 pounds and his last win has a reach of 81 inches and a leg reach of 42 inches. Ciryl Gane's last fight opponent was Sergey Spavik, while Alexander Volkov fought Sergey Pavlovich. Volkov has a 3-inch height advantage. He also has a 5.5 leg reach advantage. Ciryl Gane has a 1-inch reach advantage. So based off of this, Gane has to deal with not only the height, the leg reach, but he has also got a similar reach, these two. So it's gonna be a fairly close fight. Gane is very good at grappling. Pavlovich, Volkov, very good at striking. And they're heavyweights. So one punch can end the fight, a combination could end the fight, or even Gane getting it down could end the fight. But let's move on to win bys and see how they've got it done in their previous fights. Half of Ciryl Gane's wins are coming by knockout, 25% of them are coming by submission, and the other 25% is coming by decision. While he has an average fight time of 14 minutes and a knockdown average of 0. Alexander Volkov, on the other hand, has a 67% KO TKO, 8% submission, 25% decision with an average fight time sitting around 13 minutes and a knockdown average of 0 as well. Ciryl Gane is going to be a lot more deadlier on the grappling in my opinion, and Volkov could be, I feel like it's a coin flip on the feet, but I think Volkov is a lot more deadlier on the feet. So if Gane isn't very smart of his defense, and Volkov can land them strikes, I think Volkov has a higher chance of knocking out Gane than Gane has of knocking out Volkov. So I think Gane should use his striking to get on the inside and get it down, while Volkov, he has to kind of get in the reach, but he's got to be quick with it. He's got to get in, land a few, get out of range, and then get back in range and continue working. But let's move on to significant strikes to see how they performed on the feet in their previous fights. With output-wise, Alexander Volkov had an average of 5 punches landed per minute, 57% significant strikes landed. He absorbed an average of 3 punches per minute and a defense of 55%. While Ciryl Gane, on the other hand, had an average of 5 punches landed per minute, 60% significant strikes, 2 punches absorbed per minute with a defense of 63%. Basing it just off their last fights, they both had a fairly even landing per minute, so output-wise, they both did very well. When it came to significant strikes, Ciryl Gane did a lot better. With absorbing, Ciryl Gane absorbed a little bit less, but his defense was massively better than Volkov, which is what I believe Gane's going to need in this one. He's going to need really good defense to get on the inside to get it down. Just based off of this and his last fight, it kind of goes back to my thing of saying this can coin flip on the feet. Because if Gane can defend very well, but land the same amount of punches with the same amount of significant strikes, maybe higher, he could put Volkov out. But Volkov could just land the few that he needs to land to put Gane out. I still think Gane should try and mix in the grappling, try and take it down, so he can, say if he is losing on the feet, he can at least stop the onslaught of Volkov, reset, and maybe even win a few rounds due to ground time, but he has to work on the ground. Volkov is going to work very heavy on the feet, and I think Gane will as well, but I think if Volkov does start finding his range, taking control, Gane should get it down and start working him down there. But let's move on to the grappling to see how they performed in their previous fight in the grappling. With Ciryl Gane having an average of 1 takedown, 21% takedown accuracy, 50% takedown defense with a submission average of 0, while Alexander Volkov, on the other hand, had an average of 0 takedowns, 63% takedown accuracy, 73% takedown defense with a submission average of 0. I'm liking what I see from Volkov here. He has very good takedown defense, he had very good takedown accuracy in his previous fight, but I do believe they didn't go down that much. I can't remember the full fight, but I do believe Pavlovich and Volkov were on the feet for most of the fight. But Gane, I'm a little bit disappointed with what I'm seeing here, right? The takedown accuracy was fairly poor. His takedown defense was poor as well. Wasn't as good as I'd expect. But Volkov had a better defense and better takedown accuracy. Do I think Volkov should use it? I believe that if he gets hurt or needs to use it, he should. But I believe that Ciryl Gane is the one who should probably go for it and benefit off of it. I think Volkov will have very good takedown defense in this fight. I think it will probably stay on the feet for most of the fight. But it's can Gane get it down to get the fight done? I believe if it goes down, you're gonna edge it towards Gane. I believe no matter who gets it down, I think Gane has the experience and that knowledge in grappling to take over. But Volkov, I believe that on the feet, it's his fight to win. So I think what Gane needs to do is apply pressure and get the takedowns and control Volkov. Volkov needs to keep it on the feet, use his takedown defense, and strike. Remember, if it stays on the feet, it is a coin flip. It doesn't matter who throws what punch, who sets up what. They're heavyweights. A single strike could end this fight. So when it comes to the feet, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, obviously, Volkov has to keep it on the feet. He'll easily win. That's not how it's going to work. I believe that it's going to be a coin flip on the feet. I believe that Volkov has better striking, but Gane isn't a slouch. You can't slouch on him. You can't look at him and be like, oh, well, he sucks on the feet, but he's very good at grappling. Volkov sucks at grappling. I mean, looking at the stats, based off their last fights, Gane looked quite poor on the feet, on the grappling, but looked better on the feet. Volkov looked better on the grappling, but he had some good attributes on the feet. I think this could be a good fight. I hope it's a good fight, but I don't know what way it goes. I just hope we get a good fight here with the heavyweights. But that's just my thoughts, my opinions. What do you guys think? Who do you think wins? How do you think it wins? Apart from that, I'll catch you in a bit. Take care and peace.